The poor father watched his 3 sons grow up day by day. When his youngest son came of age, the father sent them out to find work. He asked each son to return in 1 year, with a set of clothes. So the 3 brothers set off together. They arrived at a fork in the road, said their goodbyes, and each took a different path. Martin entered a forest, where he encountered a warty toad. The toad asked Martin whether he was willing to work for her. The job included sawing wood and chopping firewood, putting her to sleep every night, and carrying her back again each morning. After hearing these demands, Martin decided to stay and work for the toad. He followed his boss's instructions to the letter, working diligently at chopping wood every single day. A year passed quickly. The toad praised Martin for doing an excellent job, and allowed him to choose a set of clothes to take home. At the crossroads, he ran into his 2 brothers. When they learned that Martin had been working for a toad, they burst out laughing. But when Martin took out the clothes, the 2 brothers couldn't help but feel jealous. After returning home, the 3 brothers lived together for a while. Then their father sent them out to work again. This time, he told them to bring back wine. The 3 brothers said goodbye beneath a large tree, and once again went their separate ways. Martin returned to the toad. This year, however, the workload was twice as heavy as before. Even so, Martin completed every task. The toad told him to find an empty bottle and fill it with the wine he liked best. So Martin filled the bottle with wine and set off for home. The 3 brothers met again under the big tree. When the 2 older brothers saw that Martin was holding only a single bottle of wine, they were sure he would disappoint their father. After they got home, Martin brought out the largest wine barrel in the house and began pouring the wine into it. The brothers laughed as they watched him make a fool of himself. But suddenly, their expressions changed, because it seemed that the wine in Martin's bottle would never run out. When the whole family tasted the wine, everyone was stunned. They had never drunk such delicious wine before. Just then, the father mentioned that his sons were old enough to get married, so he sent them out to find wives. That year, the toad told Martin that he had to cut down the entire forest and stack all the wood neatly. Martin agreed at once and finished all the work before the year was over. The toad instructed Martin to place her and her bed on top of the pile of wood. When everything was ready, the toad told Martin to set it on fire. She said that he would see frogs from every direction leaping into the flames. Martin had no choice but to follow her orders and light the woodpile. Sure enough, the area was instantly thrown into chaos. The flames shot straight into the sky. Overwhelmed with sorrow, Martin lay down and fell asleep. After he drifted off, a magnificent palace suddenly appeared on the empty ground, and beside him, Toad had transformed into a beautiful young woman. It turned out that this princess, along with everyone in the castle, had been cursed and turned into frogs. Only a young man who was honest and upright and who obeyed the princess's commands completely could break the spell, and clearly, Martin was the one the princess had been waiting for all along.